1, 2, come, let's go. I said, 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 1, 2, come, let's go.
Welcome back. Today's subject, we're going to talk about something that you could actually use, that you use right now, but you probably don't capitalize on the abilities that you have while using it. Today I want to talk about time, energy, and dedication. What is time, energy, and dedication? Well, let's start off with the first, time. Everybody on earth has a finite amount of time. Nobody knows how much time you have but the Creator. What you do with that time is going to depend how dedicated you are to something that you're interested in. And something that you're interested in is what you're going to put your energy into. Now, when we talk about time, we given, 24 hours a day, of course. And we look around and we see some people that's successful. We see some people, that's homeless, that's laying on the street. We see some people, that are doing okay. But the question is, everybody is given the same amount of time. The question is, why can some people's results be here and some people's results be here? And it's simple. It's time, energy, and dedication. Now, me personally, y'all see the degrees at the beginning. That took time. It took a lot of time. And when I look back on it, I say, was that time actually worth it? I guess you could say, yeah, because I definitely got fulfilled by accomplishing short-term goals. My short-term goals were actually graduating high school, registering for college, and having a schedule with 4 or 5 classes on it. So for me, each one of those classes was a step toward my ultimate goal. Now, my ultimate goal was to get a degree. That was the ultimate goal, or I should say the vision. People read the Bible. Many people read the Bible, the Quran. And one thing it talks about in the Bible and the Quran is it says, without a vision, a man will perish. So basically, in order to be successful or in order to actually move forward in life, in any type of matter, you need some type of vision. You need a vision that you're going to get up and take a shower and put on some clothes. So you got to have a vision in order to get you motivated to do anything. Now, the thing about having a vision is once you create that vision, you need to create a plan on how you're going to attain that vision. And within that plan, you have to have goals. You got short-term goals, you have long-term goals. You got short-term goals that are, 1 week to a year. And you got long-term goals, it's 2 years to 10 years or however long you would want them to be. So, by you having a finite amount of time or a limited amount of time, you have to create a schedule of accomplishing those goals. One way of accomplishing those goals, like I said before, is to create a plan. And in order to fulfill a plan, you got to get your butt up and get to it. Now, a lot of people say, Mr. Jones, I got a plan, I got goals, I got them right here in my head. Well, let me ask you a question. Name any famous company. I ain't gonna name drop. Any shoe company, beer company, t-shirt company, any successful company. What do they have? They have annual meetings. And what do they talk about in those meetings? Their plans. They have weekly meetings to go over those plans to make sure they're hitting their goals. Now, do you think they keep those goals and plans in their head? No, they actually write them down. So one of the reasons why you might not be successful is because you haven't written down your plan or your goals or your vision. Because the thing is, according to life, things can happen to change your plan. We got a lot of ducks around here right now. Life can happen to you and change your plan. So you need something to focus on. You need to have it written down so you could reference back. That's what a reference is, so you could go back. Oh, that's what I was doing. This is what I have accomplished, and this is what I need to accomplish, and you make a check mark with your goals. Now, with anything, it's going to take a certain amount of time. Success doesn't happen overnight all the time. Some people hit the lottery. Some people get a draft pick. Some people find a suitcase of money. So I'm not going to say it never happens, but what I will say is majority of the time, it's going to take time to accomplish your goals, which means you have to learn the skills. You got to gain the knowledge. You got to get the know-how in order to put it all together with wisdom, which is knowing how to use the knowledge that you've attained to make yourself successful. And that takes time. Can you be wise without living? I don't know. But majority of the people that got a lot of wisdom have lived for a certain amount of time. Now, energy. When we talk about energy, everything that you do, even me moving like this, it takes energy. And in order for me to exert energy, I have to have the right fuel. You got a car, that's energy. It's using energy to go. It takes gas, it takes oil, it takes different types of electrical shocks. It takes many different electrical impulses or pulses in order to create energy. You're nothing but electrical impulses. You have to have energy, so you need to eat the right foods. Now, in order for you to have energy, you have to feed yourself. What you feed yourself is gonna depend on what you can afford. You know, in our neighborhood, you know, they got maybe a grocery store, but the rest is junk food. What kind of energy is that? Is that positive energy or is that negative energy? We're talking about energy from sugar. Is that positive energy or negative energy? Sugar will spike your energy up, but then you're gonna crash. So is that really healthy energy? That's a whole nother video, so we're not gonna get into that, but you do need to know what you put in your body that could give you the most energy, and not just in short-term bursts. Now, once you've created a vision, okay, and you've set your goal, and you have your plan, and you kind of mapped out how much time it's gonna take, then you have to dedicate the energy to succeed, or the energy to be able to attain what you plan on getting. So if you know it's gonna take 4 years to get a degree, don't quit it too. If you know it's gonna take 4 years for you to get to the next level, because if you want to get your master's or go get a trade or something like that, don't quit. Put that amount of energy in there to accomplish that goal. Dedication. When we talk about dedication, what is dedication? Pretty much dedication is to be focused on one thing or one person or a group of things and not let off of it. It's basically, in layman's terms, just saying, I'm gonna stay focused on this and not quit until I accomplish it. So, that being said, stick with it until you accomplish it. It's rappers out there, it took them 19 years to get a deal. Once they got it, they got rich. Swimmers, look how long it take Olympic swimmers, I ain't gonna name his name, but look how long it take Olympic swimmers to win a gold. They start swimming at the age of 5 probably. It took time, it take energy and dedication to finish until they get the gold. And once you know how to do it and once you attain your goal, now you have the blueprint to either sell it or pass it down to your kids to be successful. In my community, that's where a lot of us are lacking. It's people that have made it and created a blueprint, but they ain't sharing it. I'm not saying sharing it to a point where it oversaturates the market, but I am going to at least say share it with your family members, because the more family members that are successful, the less going to be in jail, quote unquote. So, long story short, time, energy, and dedication. Whatever you focus on, give it time. Whatever you want to focus on, give it the right amount of energy. And whatever you're going to focus on, make sure you remain dedicated. Whatever you choose, be dedicated. Don't have one foot in, one foot out. Like you double dutching. You get ready to jump in and you decide to jump out. Jump all the way in. Don't just put your feet in the pool. I'm the type of person, if I'm getting in the pool, I'm getting in. I'm just diving straight in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just tiptoe and put my foot in the water. Oh, it's cold. Oh. And wait and prolong what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lion. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to dive in the pool. And whatever going to happen, going to happen. But keep in mind, I'm going to have a plan. And I know what's in that water before I get in there. So, that being said, I ain't gonna hold you. Just time, stay focused on your time. Use your energy and dedication. That being said, holla.
Run, two, come, let's go.